days. The weekend's looking pretty good, and Monday, Tuesday as well. So for 4 days, I reckon we're going to have some events.
Before we get going, I'd like a round of applause for Mick and the boys for Dinner One Dreaming for doing the official dance, launching the out there. And I was going to bring up, of course, your semi last year here with Carissa, because a lot of people kind of thought it was a benchmark for women's surfing. Did it feel like it was something special in the water in terms of how you guys were surfing?
At that moment when there's like 5 seconds to go and then this one just gets away and they're all like, woo, beat your rights, it doesn't feel so special, but it was definitely last year a great event I think for women's surfing, and I think we just had the the opportunity with the waves to perform, and I'm just hoping this year we have the same opportunity.
So, Prep, just rip that thing out of there. You can do it. An unorthodox prep for 2012, you went to Senegal on a bit of humanitarian work. Did the surfboards go as well?
Well, we've had about 6 months to prepare for this event.
You should be well prepared.
So, very well prepared. But yeah, no, the start of this year was it was great. I went over to Senegal and worked with the Quiksilver Foundation on a little project, a village in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, it's incredible to go and experience those things and then to come back here and get fired up to start the season off strong. But yeah, no, I went there, I went to Switzerland, spent my birthday in Paris, and I love doing that stuff.
And no one's going to fall for the I'm just a rookie line again. Is it going to be harder defending it?
You know, it's definitely different being the hunted instead of the hunter, and so to say. You know, it's different pressures trying to keep a world title instead of trying to get your first one. So, you know, it's definitely something I'm learning to do for my first time again, and new experiences, and I'm looking forward to this year.
And of course, we've got some great new girls on tour as well. The depth in women's surfing, we're just interested in your thoughts on that.
You know what, we have a really great new crop of rookies, and they're all really fired up and excited, and I think that they'll bring a lot to the tour this year.
No worries, thanks. Chris and more, guys. No worries. And of course, mate, you've won this event twice here. Just in terms of importance for a world title, there's been a real strong correlation between whoever wins this event and who goes on to win it at the end of the year. Can you just talk a little bit about that for us, mate?
Yeah, well, like everyone says, it's good to start with a bang and you kind of get on a roll. Obviously, everyone kind of thrives off a bit of confidence, and if you get a win under your belt here, it's pretty much a given that it'll snowball hopefully over the next few events. But yeah, winning events is what it takes to win a world title, and this is a good one to do it.
But you turned 40 the other day. Well, I wasn't responsible for that, but yeah, I was responsible for bringing it up here.
I'm going to hate you. Why?
Well, at least you're not the oldest guy until Taylor's still there.
I don't know. Sounds like you got an issue with your age or something.
I do actually, as a matter of fact. But mate, for most guys, it's like a crossroads moment in their life. They wake up that day and they look at 40 and start looking at their life. What was going through your head, on your birthday? You're going to go climb a mountain, win another world title. What's going to happen?
I was actually with a whole bunch of friends that were older than me, and they were all saying, "God, I wish I was 40." I got planned that.
Okay.
All right. So no, I just had a weekend with some friends on the Big Island. Swam, surfed, golfed a little bit, had a little party. It's fun.
And mate, the same question we ask you every year. You know what it's going to be. Do I even need to ask it? What are you going to do this year?
I don't know. I'm going to surf the contest here. I mean, obviously it's a question that comes up every year. I don't even know. Every year I don't know. A big part of me just wants to go and do other stuff, and I've obviously still been having success with contests, and it's sort of easy to do the tour because you know where you have to go and what your job is, but it's not always the most fun thing in the world. sometimes it's great. You know, you're surfing with the best guys in the world, and you surf good waves, and you get to surf with 2 guys in the water, where a lot of spots you never get to do that. So that's good stuff. And the other side of things, you can talk to Dane about that, because he gets to do that now all the time. So, but I might too. You know, I'm just not too stressed about whether I do it or not. And, you know, like Steph said, when she was out of the world title last year, it was like a sense of freedom for her. You know, that's exciting for me to not have that sense of any kind of tour competition pressure or anything like that. You know, it's a lot of times surfing's a lot more fun when you don't have that.
Sure. And mate, just interested in your thoughts on the generational change on tour at the moment. The number of young guys.
You mean that we're all old now?
Yeah. I'm sticking on the age thing here for a while. We're going to milk this thing. But like your teenage guys with Gabriel Medina's here at 17 and 18 winning events, and do you feel like the tour's in a real state of flux at the moment?
It always is. When's it not? You know, there's never going to be you know, a new crop of old guys come on the tour. You know, it's rare for somebody to fall off and to come back on. There's this new crop of great old dudes. You know, it's always going to be the younger guys, and they're setting a new direction every year. Whether it's the guys right now, or you know, they're already looking behind them, and those kids are looking behind them. You know, it really doesn't end. And but you know, I don't think anyone would deny how good the new crop of guys is. You know, when you got Pupo and Medina and Kalohe and that whole group, and you know, Julian almost seems like a veteran now. He's like 2 years on tour now, so. You know, there's always going to be that change and that advancement and evolution, and I think it's great.
And just interested in your thoughts, mate, on having Dane back for this event.
Are you surfing this event? Cool. All right. Well, it's going to be good. We'll probably end up surfing against each other, depending on how the wildcard situation goes. So. Could be fun. It's been a while. We haven't had a heat in, I don't know, I think our last heat was at Trestles years ago. But I think it's great. You know, everyone wants to see Dane surf. You know, not just the fans, the guys on tour. And I think everyone's looking forward to it.
No worries. Yeah, Kelly Slater, great to have you back here at the Gold Coast.
I know she said it's alright, but you gon' make it up next time. I know she knows it's not right. There ain't no use in lying. Maybe she thinks I know something. Maybe she thinks it's fine. Or maybe she knows